We are under the skies this afternoon as we bring you another edition of baseball here on the show. Today, the second of this 4-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming at you and next. Today, the Californian guy will take the mound for the second of the 4-game series, Jacob Nix. As we have daytime baseball to start off a doubleheader from the rained out Sunday. Rick Rock, the right fielder, will start this one off this afternoon. And we are set for daytime baseball. And that four-seamer is in the zone, and we are underway at 4:05 p.m. Fans still piling in, and gotta say welcome, guys. We will be having 2 7-inning games with 30 minutes in between. So hope you guys are excited. We wrap up the series tomorrow, as we have Tuesday night baseball, and don't forget our day off on Wednesday. And Thursday night we'll greet the Rockhounds to town. And that will be a base hit, and we have a runner at first, nobody out. And now bring up the center fielder, Derek McKenna. After the rain that we've got yesterday. And a beautiful sunny afternoon here. So we got shout outs. And oh boy, 3-6-4, and that's a double play and 2 away in the inning. Time now to look at the visiting lineups for the Corpus Christi Hooks this afternoon. In now, Nick Best, the shortstop here. Up to the plate now, as they're 2 away in the inning after that 3-6-4 double play. And here's the first pitch. 4-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour, called for strike 1. So we will have shout-outs until the end of the 6th inning. And do gotta say, as we play 7 in these doubleheader games today, we want to let you know that if you want to shout out, you better come back tomorrow. I'm just saying. 0-2 delivery. And that's going to be hit in the center. Center fielder chasing after it. Oh my gracious, what happened? He misses it. Oh! And that's going to be a run in plus an error. That center fielder will get that error. And I thought he had it in it, but I guess the sun was in his eyes. A.J. Reed, first baseman, up to the plate now as we're still underway of this ball game. And that's going to be fouled off in the left, and that'll be strike 1. I do got to say, I thought that inning was going to be coming to an end. The center fielder will definitely get that error placed on him. Well, I guess there's that old saying, karma is a restaurant. There's no menu, you get what you deserve. So that center fielder will get what he deserves. And that's going to be fouled off, and that the count will still be 0-2. 0-2 delivery. And that's going to be fouled off into right. And still the count holds at 0-2. 0-2. And a line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he will coast into second on a 2-out double. Gotta say, San Antonio just in a heap of trouble after the center fielder giving them that error. And you gotta say, you don't see that every day, guys. Base runner at second with 2 away in the inning, and they'll bring up J.D. Davis, the third baseman. Hope everybody is doing good on this Monday afternoon. And I do apologize for us not to play yesterday's ball game. That was officially rained out and postponed. So today we're making that up. 1-1 delivery. And that's going to be fouled off, and that'll be strike 2. So the count will hold at 1-2. 1-2 delivery. And that's going to be fouled off. And Davis will get another chance here. 1-2. And that one will be fouled off as well. So I do gotta say, San Antonio winning 4-2 yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but Friday. Oh, wait. It was Saturday. I'm getting confused on days. That ends the inning, and finally it brings an inning to the end. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error for the Missions. And we go to the bottom half of the first. The Hooks out in front 1-0. Sam Johnson, the starting away pitcher for the Hooks, takes the mound for the away team here this afternoon. Now you see this prospect, 27 years of age. And do gotta say he's pretty good for the Astros organization. Center fielder Billy Richter up to the plate now as we start the home half of the first inning. On this beautiful Monday afternoon. 4-seam fastball out of the zone as we are underway of the home first. Gotta say, what a gorgeous afternoon it is. Hope everybody is having a nice afternoon. If you're just here watching us from San Antonio, you're here at this ballpark. And if you are here, then a big shout out to all of our fans. Make sure that we can get 5 runs for pizza. And that's going to be hit to the right fielder. And that'll be the first out in the inning. Time now to look at the the home squad starting lineups. In now, Ronnie Finch coming up to the plate now. 1 man away here. Corpus Christi leading this ball game by a score of 1-0. And that's going to be fouled off. And that'll be called strike 1. And that's going to be popped up as well. Shortstop has it, and that's 2 quick outs to start the bottom half of the first. And now bring up the first baseman, Felipe Rodriguez. I think that error just stunned the crud out of him. Here's the first pitch. And that one's going to be hit. Does he have another one? He does. And that's the first 3 in a row that he'll get, and the side is retired. So we played 1 full inning of baseball, and we got another one headed our way. Inning number 2 here in this one. Left fielder Mariano Casilla stepping up to the plate now to start the top of inning number 2 here on this one. And that changeup will be out of the zone for ball 1. Go ahead run. Already here at the plate now. That'd be number 15, Mariano Casilla. And that's going to be hit to the second baseman. And he throws him out at first, and that's 1 away. Time now to look at the defensive lineups for the Missions. In now, Christopher Pace, the second baseman. As one man away in the inning with nobody on. And that four-seamer out of the zone for ball 1. Fans are still piling in on this Monday afternoon. And we want to wish everybody a happy Monday. A start to a new week. And you gotta say, we got at least a couple more Mondays left of this series. I do believe that we have, on next Monday, we'll be at Corpus Christi. And then we'll have one more weekend left of this first half of the series. Playoff race will begin on July 2nd when we take on the Springfield Cardinals. That'll be the first Thursday in the second half of this season. So do gotta say, hope you guys are excited for that. Month of July is called the playoff race for one reason. And most wins, we will try to get to the playoffs by the end of August through September. And I gotta say, Midland looking like they're going to get the first half of this season because they've been winning non-stop. Today they'll have their game versus Frisco this afternoon. And that's going to be hitting the right, and that will be a 2-out single right there.
Designated hitter, Steve Barora.
Now bring up the designated hitter, Steve Barora. Top of inning number 2, and a 1-0 lead here. Here's the 0-1. And that one's going to be fouled off, and now he's going to be in an 0-2 hole. And that four-seamer will be out of the zone for ball 1. So playoff race and a chance to get into that as well.
I got to count 2-2.
So Midland and San Antonio have a good chance of getting up there this year. If by choice, if the Missions can try to win a lot in August. And that will be a wild pitch that will move a runner from first to second. So big costly mistake right there. Base runner and scoring position, and now be Avalos at second. And that'll be ball 4 on the changeup, and that will be first and second now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So yes, guys, a playoff race will happen And now bring in Rick Rock, the right fielder. Today he will single in the first of this 2-game doubleheader. Change up, and now it'll be strike one. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And that 4-seam fastball out of the zone for ball one, and they'll even up the count at 1-1. And that 4-seamer, 94 miles an hour, called for ball two. And I do got to say, you hear a nitwit in the audience saying, "That's a strike." Hey, whatever the umpire says, you don't argue. Please just don't do that. Prospects can argue, but that will be a ejection out of the ball game. And that will be a full count now at 3-2. I've seen Major League Baseballers, even in the majors, get ejected for arguing that case. And we got big trouble now, as they got one run, now another run, and now Corpus Christi bringing in 2 runs in the top half of the second inning. So that will bring up Derek McKenna. And you gotta say, Jacob Nix better get his act together before he really gets in trouble. And that will do it. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors. We head to the bottom half of the second. The Hooks are out in front 3-0. In now, the right fielder Edgar Armas will step in to start the home half of the second inning. And we got high clouds, just beautiful afternoon weather. Even though it is hot. It's a hot one today here, guys. Well, you gotta say, I do see a lot of shorts and t-shirts out here. And you gotta say, San Antonio, just a warm. I think temperature wise it will be 95 degrees. So make sure that you guys out here drink plenty of water when you watch the Missions play baseball. And that's going to be hit. And oh my gracious, San Antonio could bring in their first run. And indeed it is, and now they're trimming to the deficit. And the score will be cut to only 2 now. San Antonio getting lucky. My gracious, guys, very good job, if I do say so myself, and that's in situational hitting right there. So nobody out, and we got a runner at third now. And that will bring up the next hitter, Roger Serrano, the third baseman. As San Antonio being shut out no longer exists. There ain't no such thing as being shut out no more. 0-1. And chasing at butterflies. Gracious, guys. It's like he was chasing the rosin bag pitcher, trying to tease him with that rosin bag, saying, "I bet you can hit that thing." The 0-2 delivery. And did he swing? Home plate umpire says he did not swing, and that's ball one. Let's say we see some tank tops in here. And yes, tank tops are always welcome. But, you know, guys wear tank tops. And I won't say what women wear, because that would be ugly for me. And plus, we're not allowed to say that while we are in our studio And now time is going to be called as we get the defensive lineups for the visitors. In now, the left fielder, Howard Ferguson, up to the plate now with one away in the inning and still a runner at third. Trying to chip the deficit to only one. Four-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour, called for strike one. And, whoa, that's going to be hit. And trouble it is as the base runner from third is headed home. And a sacrifice fly will chip the deficit to only one. So San Antonio getting closer. And all they need to do is to tie this ball game up with a equalizing home run. Now bring in Kenny McClendon after the sacrifice fly. Hope you guys are ready for this big fat homestand that you guys have. 4 games against Corpus Christi and 4 against Midland. They're pretty exciting when you get to see these two ball clubs in action. We're pretty good with them. Now the count holds at 3-1. And that right there is going to be a base hit. And that'll be line drived in the center. And he's aboard with 2 away in the inning. Oh, you